Yeah, I hate that series from Genius where they go into the lyrics and deeper meaning behind the songs that are popular in the world these days. I think that whole series sucks some serious asshole, like some filthy butthole. It's so uncomfortable to watch as well. I really don't get the appeal. So if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to play any clips because they're pretty heavy-handed with how they enforce their copyright to their shitty little series here, so I'm not going to take any risks. But what they do is they bring on a popular artist, for example, Lil Nas, who's got the Old Town Road song, which is huge right now. They bring him on to talk about what the song means. Spoiler alert, every song that's popular these days is pretty easy to deduce. It doesn't take a fucking scientist, a lyrical scientist to figure out what it actually meant. It's not very profound. Most people can probably figure it out on the first listen, but they make it even more uncomfortable by having them sing the verse as well with no music, so it just sounds like bad karaoke. It's like when you were growing up as a kid and one of your friends had Rock Band and they hogged the microphone and sang shittily into it. That's what Genius does to all their artists. They make them go on there and either rap their song or sing their song, and it's always shitty. And they break it down verse by verse, and they take a couple of seconds, and I mean literally a couple of seconds, to explain exactly what it means. Because it only takes a couple of seconds to figure it out once you hear the lyrics. A good example of this is a new one they have from Lil 2Z. I'm unfamiliar with his work, but it's for his song Stay on Your Toes. He raps his entire 9-line verse, and then for his explanation is, they be hatin', and then it goes to the next verse. That's the explanation, and fair enough, you know what? They do be hatin', I suppose, and that's where that verse came from. But why the fuck are people praising this as, oh wow, that's eye-opening. I guess I really just didn't get into the meat of what he was actually saying here. They be hating. Oh, God, thank you, Genius. It's fucking silly that this series is as popular as it is and people like it as much as it is. The reason I'm bringing this up now is because I released the 2019 Guy music video on Friday, and also the song's on Spotify and shit now, so I'll link that in the top comment. Also, I'll link my Twitch there. Since we're linking shit, I'll just throw everything out there, just fucking vomit it there. Ever since I released that, I'm getting emails from Genius begging me to come on their show to talk about my profound lyrics and the deep meanings behind them. Guinness Book of World Records won't stop contacting me. Your mother's been all up in my DMs. Everyone is trying to get a piece of the 2019 Guy pie. The cream pie. And I just have no interest in any of that garbage because it's unnecessary. Everyone's going to draw the same conclusion about the theme of the song. That's how it is for every popular song right now. I don't mean to drop trousers and wet fart into your cereal bowl in the morning, but big music these days is not profound. It's not designed to be profound. It's not meant to be, and it doesn't need to be. It's all very obvious. Making these Genius lyrical breakdown videos with this just fucking generic cliche shit is all just milking the tender titties of a trendy popular song. And, I guess there's really nothing wrong with that. People eat it up, so good for them. They have a piece of shit entertainment. But much like the Fine Bros in the React series, if I don't understand it and I don't like it, I want to take a shit on it. And I want to shit on Genius here because I never really watched any of their lyric breakdown things until, yesterday. Because, now that 2019 Guy has become the biggest song in the world. Literally, Kurt Cobain sent me an email the other night telling me how good the song was. So we've got, the Cobain Meister on our side here. If he's in our corner rooting for 2019 Guy, we've got something special on our hands. But now that it's at that level, I figured, I'm going to be getting these offers from Genius. I'm going to be talking to Conan O'Brien via email on The Late Show. Probably going to decline him. Sorry, Conan, to let you down. So I was getting my homework in there, seeing exactly what these shows were, and Genius is just so bad. I don't understand this series at all with this lyrical breakdown shit. It offers nothing of value. You might as well just bring the artists on there to just spread their ass cheeks and show their butthole. You'd get about the same amount of quality from that little short video as you do from the 6 minutes of really vague, shitty breakdowns of the lyrics that everyone already understood anyway. I watched a good handful of Genius videos, and it felt like I was watching an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Every time. They put the lyrics up on screen, you know exactly what the lyrics are about, but then you still have the person telling you exactly what they're about. It's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! When they play the card, this is Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards. Well, it says on the card, I can read that, I know what it does, and yet Yu-Gi will spend a couple of seconds or minutes explaining it. I get it, Yu-Gi. Thank you for blasting my urethra with the knowledge that it already acquired just by looking at it. It's just a really dumb, shitty show. Now, full disclosure, because Genius does seem to be like douchebags, I did not get invited to Genius to do a lyrical breakdown. Sorry to, ruin the surprise, break the magician's code, and reveal the secret. The curtains come up. I didn't get invited, but I watched their shit because I thought it would be entertaining if they did. If they do decide they want to invite me, I'm certainly declining it because this is really a shitty show. I think it's a very bad show, and that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about real quick. That's it. See ya.